Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, we'll break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some DC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. We break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all the and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Today on 2K TV postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16. 2K TV postseason. We break down some Today on 2K TV postseason. We break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. We break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. We break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. We break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays that's happening this week in 2K16, and TV postseason. We break down some head-to-head matchups in our road to the finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our road to the finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Los Angeles Clippers. For Los Angeles, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year.
We're coming at you from the Peak Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, O.J. Mayo. Without his presence, they'll have to overcome the hole there.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Porter in at the 3 side. There's a screen by Canner. Washington passes to Canner.
Don't let him shoot that.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. They swipe it. Here's Washington. And that one is hammered home.
How's that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And it's the Clippers' ball. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands. And it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
Launches a 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. James got 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Clock at 4. The shot by Redick, no good. It's tipped. Porter with the steal. Griffin dishes the ball. Back to Griffin. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Here's Westbrook. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. To the paint. And it's blocked. By Jordan. Kicks it to Ball. To the inside. Fades and shoots. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 6 points for Blake Griffin.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense. He's got the A game rolling tonight.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Washington passes to Ibaka. Just fine on the clock. Durant attacking. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
To the middle. Here's Griffin. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
Here's Paul. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Inside. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Paul kicks to Redick. At the elbow, Griffin. They set the pick. Down low. Westbrook with the block. Here's Washington. The rejection by Paul. Now the Clippers moving it up. Porter's running. Paul outside. He feeds it to Redick. Lets the 3 fly. And Cantor pulls it down.
There's some good defense for you. For somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
Durant just inside the line. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Jordan the screen, and he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, and the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Los Angeles leading by 3. All up top, he's covered by Westbrook, and he gets the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
OKC, make some noise for the Thunder Girls. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always find in the right position.
Kobe's checked in for Enes Kanter.
Kobe Bryant.
Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Washington, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
This quarter has brought out the best in them, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Paul with the ball. A 23-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Washington, good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Redick with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Clippers leading by 3. Paul outside. There's the pass to Redick. And a miss there on the triple.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Review at the numbers for Jay. 1st in scoring, 1st in steals, and he's also got the 6-point percentage in the league. An absolute deadeye from beyond.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Waiters, he's checked in for the Thunder. Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. Oklahoma City has gone 4-5 from three-point line to get things going here in the first.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Now here's Johnson. He picked up 12 points in the last one against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And then Durant with the jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Ibaka, Jordan with... the rebound. L.A.'s gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Smith has checked in. A shot by Paul, nobody around. And a miss there off the inbound. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Hall with the bucket.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
35 seconds left in the first. It's stolen by Smith. Drops in the breakaway layup. Smith's got his first points of the game.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Washington passes to Waiters. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
He gets it up. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then... And Blake Griffin grew up playing the game alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him to work at his craft.
You know, watching him kind of go through the process of he started to get, recruited by college coaches, and then he, really took his game and became serious about it. And I watched his work ethic, and I watched how he, put the time in, the things he did, and that's kind of where I developed mine.
Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, You know, he played, as did Blake, for their dad Tommy in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. It doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
Washington in a 2-guard. Durant is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Sampson in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now let's send it to Doris on the sidelines.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Johnson for 3, and that one's good. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Washington. He finds that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jay's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Paul kicks to Johnson. Paul with the screen for Johnson. Roberson gets the bucket, and the Clippers lead by 2.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Stripped it away. And they're moving it up. Here's Porter. Again, Los Angeles.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Washington. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night.
Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
There's the pick. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Johnson left side. Porter kicks to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Porter.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Thunder trailing by 3. Outside Westbrook. Here's Washington. And the Thunder another 3.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
The drive by Paul. Johnson against Durant. From deep. Here's Smith. And Durant sends it back. And they get it back. And the shot is good from Johnson.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Paul against Durant. Passes it to Washington. Here's the 3. And Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And let's look at some league leaders. Big defense being played by these small forwards. They're leading their position in blocks over the last month. Kevin Durant, number 1.
And typically you have your centers or power forwards contesting the shots down low, but he can come flying in from the wing to block shots.
That's a specialty of his. We call it the rear view challenge, or coming from the weak side. He catches so many shooters by surprise, coming in to provide defensive help at the right time and denying shots.
Washington passes to Smith. Down low. That one is good from Washington. Jay's got 35.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Jordan throws it down.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
And the Thunder with some changes. Baca comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bryant in for Jakar Sampson. And then for Los Angeles, Griffin comes in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Crawford in for Porter. Locked loose. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And that one is hammered home.
Almost intimidating defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
And it's blocked by Ibaka. Down low, Bryant. Can't get it to go. Jordan with some nice D. Clippers trail by 4. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Griffin with the dunk.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Clippers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Jordan. There's the dish to Crawford. Griffin against Ibaka. Crawford, no one around him. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Smith off a pick from Washington. Here's Bryant. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Kobe's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Washington. No good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Redick. It's blocked by Washington. Smith on the wing, defended by Griffin. No good from Washington. Clippers trail by 4. Crawford's shot is good.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
Dion Waiters check in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder with the lead. Smith kicks to Kobe. He dishes it to Waiters. There's a good screen. Cantor sets the pick for Bryant. 5 on the clock. Crawford outside. Inside. Griffin. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. 12 points and 1 steal. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has...
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Clippers lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
All right, guys, I want to go over some things before we get back out there. At the offensive end of the floor, it's been a very intelligent display. We're hitting our shots because we're only taking smart shots, and that's the way we want to do it. On the fast break is where we show the most.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all geared up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Outside for Durant. Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Paul outside. It's Redick on the wing. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
It's Westbrook with the drive. That's short off the rim. The Clippers in the lead. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Paul. Redick is in the corner. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And Westbrook, here we go. No dice from 9 feet out.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Washington. And yes, sir, that one drops. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Westbrook gets a screen from Washington. Ibaka has the open look, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Ibaka's got his second bucket.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
on the perimeter.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Blake Griffin. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. The shot's good from Washington.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Now Paul. 15 points in the game. Pass to Redick. Shoots from the high post. The shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage. They did a great job exploiting. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Feeds to Ibaka. Here's the screen. The pass to Washington. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Redick kicks to Griffin. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's Durant with the drive.
Kevin Durant has been getting it done. He has 8 points and a block.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Jakar Sampson's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And then for the Clippers, Smith checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Johnson comes in for Porter. And it's Roberson in for J.J. Redick. And Durant sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Harris is checked in. On defense, the Thunder trailing by 2. Paul for 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Shots good from Washington.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Johnson outside. And it's Paul, top the key. From the line. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. 20 points for Chris Paul.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Passes it to Washington. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And Roberson kicks to Johnson. They set the pick. Pass to Griffin. Again, Los Angeles.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Dishes it to Cantor. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. No good from Washington.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Here's Griffin. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
No good from Washington.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll get them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Now, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
Hey, guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. From outside, off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Crawford with the steal. Stolen by Cantor. Waiters, and he banks in the layup. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
There's a screen by Cantor. Washington passes to Bryant. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. They set the pick. Right side Durant. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Johnson the screen. Crawford against Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. From the wing. And again, the Clippers good for 2. Thunder trailing by 6. 1:56 left in the third. Here's Washington.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. .121 left in the third quarter. There's a screen by Cantor. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot, and he gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Smith with a screen on Waiters. Here's Crawford. Rebounded by Washington. Jay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Waiters dishes to Bryant. Durant the pass to Washington. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Jay's got 52 points.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Paul outside. Crawford sets the pick here for Paul. Crawford's got room. Frames the 19-footer. Crawford's got 6 here in this quarter.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Washington passes to Bryant. Lets it go from 14. Here's Robertson. It's Crawford on the wing. He's guarded by Waiters. Crawford kicks to Paul. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Paul's got 22.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Los Angeles leading by 3. Durant and Ibaka playing at the 4 and 5. Harris is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's for Oklahoma City, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Westbrook kicks to Kansas. Porter against Durant. Here's Ibaka. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Clippers trail by 5. And Roberson kicks to Griffin. Jordan the screen. Redick for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Westbrook. Again, Oklahoma City.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Here's Roberson. He kicks to Redick. Jordan the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Shot clock at 5. Washington passes to Cannon. For 3, Durant. Ready for the rebound. Clippers trail by 6. The feed to Griffin. Kicks to Roberson. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Thunder have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clay.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Griffin, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Chris Paul checked in for Roberson. The Thunder leading by 6. Westbrook gets a screen from Washington. And stolen by Redick. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It's been a nice game for Redick. He's got 21 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Good on both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Shots good from Washington.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Thanks again, Doris.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here's Westbrook. There's a screen. Pass to Washington. There's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Griffin dishes to Jordan. Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Feeds it to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet away. Goes back up. Jordan's shot is off.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
There's 57 seconds left in the game. Washington passes to Cannon, and stolen by Jordan.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of him there, Kevin.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Paul dishes to Jordan. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
So it's the Clippers now. Paul kicks to Griffin. Wide open look. Connects.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Got time. Rush up, get the best score.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. From deep. No good there. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yeah, but that's how I feel every night, Doris. You know me. When you're the best shooter in the world like I am, that's just how it is. My man Clark is always talking about hitting right, you know?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith,